It is 6:51 on this busy Monday morning. We've been covering breaking news for you all morning long.
8 people were killed, 10 injured in Moorhaven after a van crashed around 12:30 this morning. Right now, Christina Noche is on the scene talking to some of the families. So let's get over to Mike Trim first at the live desk with the latest.
John, our news gathering partners with the TC Palm, the reporter there just said on a tweet that it was a Haitian church that this church van was attached to. So 8 people died, 10 people injured. This Haitian church was from Fort Pierce, and they were apparently traveling from Fort Myers in Moorhaven when this crash happened overnight.
You can talk to John.
Okay.
You.
Yeah, right now we were just actually speaking with the family. They actually drove away, but they came here on scene to identify some of the people in the van, and they say that this was a church van and they were heading to a church field trip of sorts. Now take a look here. This is the whole scene here. This is US 27 and Highway 78. FHP confirming 8 people died in this crash. 10 were injured and taken to various hospitals in the area. Now troopers say the van was traveling eastbound on State Road 78 when it missed the stop sign and crashed into the ditch off the road right where you're looking there. So right now they're waiting for the medical examiner to come on scene. We do know the driver is one of the people that died in this crash. We also know one of the passengers injured is a 4-year-old child. We're told that child, though, is in stable condition. John?
Christina, thank you. A memorial continues to grow at the site of a crash that claimed the life of a 16-year-old girl over the weekend. Palm Beach County Sheriff's deputies say she was riding on a scooter at Military Trail and Gun Club Road when the driver ran a red light.
Federal authorities are preparing to test the level of train horns along the Florida East Coast Railway. It comes following dozens and dozens of noise complaints since December. Around the same time, FEC started using 24 new locomotives. FEC says it's investigated the complaints on their own, and they maintain that the horns are not only within federal regulations, but they are actually quieter than the old horns.
I'm Chris Stewart in Boca Raton. Starting today, what I'm standing on right now, the Rio Trail will be closed for the next 4 months. It's not just a bike path, it's actually a way for people to get from the Tri-Rail station underneath I-95 and over to FAU's campus. And because of construction in this area, it's going to be closed again for the next several months. The state building an interchange so drivers can get from 95 onto FAU's campus directly. They're also adding lanes to 95 and building some bridges as well. Again, this trail, it's going to be closed for the next 4 months. There is a detour through this area, but one of the main ways to get from Tri-Rail over to FAU will be closed. The entire project to alleviate some of the traffic concerns on I-95 for drivers scheduled to be finished in the summer of 2017. In Boca Raton, Chris Stewart, WPTV News Channel 5.
Students in Palm Beach County are gearing up for another round of Florida standard assessment testing. 3rd and 4th graders will be taking the math test tomorrow and Wednesday. This is a test that's done on paper, so there won't be any problems with computer glitches that affected the testing earlier this month.
Let's take a look at your most accurate hour-by-hour forecast to help you get going on this Monday morning. Temperatures will climb quickly into the 60s and then 70s by late morning. Plenty of sunshine today. Our high temperatures in the mid to upper 70s. No chances for rain and light winds out of the northeast. Tomorrow we get back into right around the 80 degrees and we'll stay in the 80s, in fact low 80s through the rest of the week and into the weekend. Passover begins Friday night. Of course, Easter weekend, Easter Sunday, and things looking good through the weekend. Just a slight chance for a shower or two Saturday and a slight chance for a few showers on Sunday. But all in all, a very nice holiday weekend.
And Glen Service Plaza, Lake Worth, Florida Turnpike starting to pick up in the volume department. I-95 busy, but no accidents to report to you. Halney?
Good, better, best. I think that's an accurate way to sum up your commute this morning. Southern Boulevard to PGA on the Turnpike. Check that out. Not a bad drive at all. 9 minutes, 16 on I-95 from PGA to Haifa-Lexo.
Holland, thank you. Time now 6:55. Mike and Holland are going to have much more coverage of that deadly crash in Moorhaven on Fox 29, so make sure that you flip it over as soon as we're done. Christina Noche is also live out there, as you saw a few moments ago. She'll be giving us any new information that she gets from the scene.
And Chris Stewart is heading to Fort Pierce, where the church is, this church van was headed, and he will have reports from there as well. And also, make sure you download the WPTV app, because if you're heading off to work or school and you can't watch us live, we're going to be sending out out the push alerts, as we always do with breaking news. Immediately as we get info and confirm it, we will share it with you with a push alert. That's it for now at 6:56. Thank you for joining us this morning. Continued updates on this breaking news throughout the Today Show as well on our news updates. Have a good morning.
Bye-bye.